I absolutely adore both these products, but there are some basic differences. So even if I have the setting all the way up on resistance on this, Grandma can still do it. Whereas start pushing that sled, Grandma cannot just do any amount of sled. But now check this out. We're going to push ourselves, and you'll see that no matter how hard I push here, Derek will still go faster than me. Go ahead. This resists the harder I push, the more it resists. So it's interesting that this actually scales down easier for people, whereas the sled, we have to take the weight on and off. Yeah. But then this also scales up, that I could have LeBron on here, and I wouldn't have to add more weight. So go ahead and see how fast you can go. No matter how hard you push, it has its own internal resistance that increases as you go. So I actually think the only setting you need to use this is the highest setting. So see right here, I could make it easier, but in the ATG system, this is garbage for us. Go ahead and push the sled, and I want you to watch Derek's feet when he goes by. Correct sled work. You are loading the toes and the feet. You're rebuilding your body from the ground up. That loading through the toes and through the ankle, that gives us less turf toe, less plantar fasciitis, less heel pain, Achilles tears, shin splints, knee ligament tears. So that foundational strength, we have to have enough load. So that's why I would use this for anyone in the family at the highest resistance. Grandma will be slower. You can try to push faster. And then it's the same for going backwards. There's actually, Derek will go by first. To go backwards correctly, the toe goes behind the knee. So you're getting the same, this is the exact position that we have to be strong in to not die of falling down the stairs, which is very serious, to not have jumper's knee pain, which that happens when we land from jumps. Boom, crazy knees over toes when we land. But this still, for Grandma, she can do this right here. So there's almost no resistance. But then the harder you push, the more resistance. But I'm thinking toes behind knees each step. I'm reaching those toes behind knees. Money in the bank for longevity every step. So this is going to be stricter. The sled is going to be stricter, more measurable. But you do kind of have to have turf. Yeah. If you're out on concrete, you wake up the whole neighborhood. It's kind of jagged. So I don't think anything. I would never say that something is as good as a sled. I could never say that. But this is a convenient tool. You don't have to load weights on and off. You can wheel it right out of your garage, and the whole family can use it. This is what warms us up to then get the results of the exercises. But the warm-up is key, and this is a great solution. So great job by Torque. Anything else different between these two?
Ultimately, it's just no excuses, man. And I think that's the bottom line. Like, sledding is important for longevity, for health, for knee, and building your body from the ground up.
This will save tens of thousands on medical bills over the rest of your life. So it may be a high price, but when you make something new that's not in Walmart, you know what I mean? It can cost some money, but it's all about what's that investment for you based on, what do you want to invest in medically the rest of your life? Do you want to look like this when you're 43? Can't guarantee that.
Yeah, do you want to have healthy knees and jumping out the gym?
Right.
Going from a 19 to a 42-inch vertical?
Right. I had chronic knee pain when I was 12, and I wouldn't have if I knew about the value of backward sled. I wouldn't have had chronic knee pain at 12. I wouldn't have been having, 3 surgical alterations by the time I was 18, unable to play my sport. So for me, compared to $10,000 out of pocket on knee surgery, which messed me up mentally, just that I owed my parents that much money, it was very strange. Yeah. This would have been a heck of an investment, and I spent way more than this on medical treatments.
You just you cannot put a price on your health, man. And
that's true as well.
You just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people try, but you just can't put a value. You can't put a value on that because it's priceless. And I think everybody comes to terms with that eventually. You know what I'm saying? We just have been lucky enough to understand that early and going through what we had to go through. But sledding is so important, man. Like everybody,
it's the foundation.
Get initiated from ATG by doing sleds. But yeah,
the most important thing.
Ben has brought this Torque in here because he's just like looking for he wants everybody to experience.
So there's no reason someone can't do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we appreciate it.
Hope it helps.
Our love.